Hello, welcome to this video. Today we're looking at FigJam, or Figma as it's called. So it is one of the products that Google has suggested people may want to use now that they are phasing out Google Jamboard. Yes, you heard that right. Google have decided they're going to discontinue Jamboard. So this is one of the alternatives. If you're interested in finding out about other alternatives, then please click on the banner in the top right hand corner and you can watch my playlist of other alternatives to Google Jamboard. So let's go through this together. So we're going to try for free. This is the first time I've logged in, so you're going to see this as I see this. I'm going to connect with my Google account. As you can see, there is a pricing element there. So this is very much a freemium model that they use. So we can add a bit of details about me. We'll just put in, oh dear, that helps if you type. Okay, so educator, so I'm going to put in those details there. And then you've got some suggestions. So let's look through. We've got different ideas on how we might use it. So we've got these templates, very similar to what you've got within Microsoft Whiteboard. So we could put those up. I kind of like a template to give a scaffold to the activity that I'm going to be doing. And we can click see more templates. And we've got a variety of things. As I said, I think it's quite useful to have that scaffold just to help walk through a process. I know something like Canva's Whiteboard have lots of templates. Again, if you want to see my review of Canva Whiteboard, click on the banner in the top right hand corner and you can watch that. So let's pick a brainstorm one. So we're going to add that template. And you can see it's saying that they're there. So we've got that there. We can go in and we can start to update that as we choose. So we can click on that and we can start to put in our own text. And we can obviously pick up things and we can stretch them and alter the size as we go. So we can really change things around. We can hide bits if we don't want them to be visible, which is quite nice. We can select them and we can right click and we can delete them. So we'll get rid of that one and we can then start to select and then move stuff around. And you can see it gives us those alignment lines. We can make it slightly bigger. And we can go in and we can play around with those. We could pick those up. And we could stretch those again, make those bigger. And then maneuver them within that. And you can see now we've got some elements with text boxes. We've got different fonts, strike through option, a bulleted list. So you've got various options there. We can click onto here to title it. One feature which is really nice is the timer and countdown. So for an activity in a lesson, I could see that being a really useful way of having that enabled. I'm guessing because it's got the star there that is a premium feature. But I kind of like the idea that you can adjust the timer and you could click onto the text to put that in there. You could put some ambient music on if you wanted. And then you've also got the vote feature. So you've got the vote feature. And you can see, obviously, as soon as I click on that, that's saying that needs to be part of the professional package. So you get the idea there. So anything with a little star on is a bonus. But really nice feature, the built-in timer is a lovely feature there. And we just click on the play and it would start the timer and that would give a countdown for students contributing. So I could see it being used as part of a starter activity. We'll leave that to go in the background. We click onto main menu, we've got file, new design, save a local copy, save a version to history. If we go to edit, we've got copy, paste, find, view. We can zoom in and out, so we can use the zoom. So let's try that. I'm on a Mac, so I can hit Command plus and I can zoom in. And then if I hold the space bar, I can start to maneuver. So I've got those elements there, which I can see. Looking down the bottom now, we've got various options. We've got the hand tool, which allows us to move and navigate around the space. If we right click onto the space, we can see the paste option and unlock objects. If I use the command and minus, it goes back to a full size view. We've got the marker, which we've got two pen choices. We've got the sort of pencil choice, which we can draw as you did with Jamboard. We've got the highlighter, which allows us to highlight particular things. As you'd expect, we can change the width, making it bigger or smaller. And we can change the color as well. And we've also, having got those there, we can click to the select tool, we can select them and we can delete them as we go as well. So very similar functionality to Jamboard in that we can select elements as we go. We've got a text box, we've got a selection, we've got a table, and we've got a stamp. So let's try the text box first of all. And then we can start to type in there. And we can alter the size of the font. So extra large or huge. And we can make it bold. We could add a link, a bulleted list, and we can even change between a few different font types. Let's go for scribbled. So we've got that there. We've got the selection. Let's try that out. That allows us to highlight elements. So we can highlight a particular thing. We can then click onto the rename selection, so we can name that as we go. And we've made let's say a selection, but we've made another area there. Table, I think that's straightforward. We can click and drag a table and we can edit that as you go. So we've got extra large, we can see bigger table, bigger grids with that. And then from the drop down, we can alter the alignment of the text. Let's get rid of the table. So there's the timer giving us a countdown. And it just notifies us that that's there. And we've got rid of the table. What else have we got? So stamp wise, we've got a choice of stamps. So we can +1 something, again very small, but if we use the zoom feature we can see that. We can do that again. So if I just do the plus zoom, we could see the stamps there. So a way of signifying that maybe students have contributed to it and then you've liked it as you've gone along. And then final option, we've got a whole range of different things. We've got stickers and templates and widgets that we can access as well. That's by clicking on the little icon there. We've got a Jam bot, and what that does, again, similar sort of thing, gives us widgets and various other functionality that we can explore. And then finally, plus, same sort of thing. So those three all add extra functionality, and you can go and explore different things that you want with that. So you've also got the idea to got access to timer that way, you can access media that way, and links as well. So having got all of your FigJam configured, if you click on share, you can add your email address of the people you want. You can choose whether they can view or edit, just like they could in Jamboard. You can swap if you want and say anyone with a link and choose their role. So anyone with a link can edit, and then you can copy the link and provide access to someone else. And you've got the ability to start an open session. Anyone can edit, no account required. So you could click start and they could do that. And you've also got the embed code, so you could embed that into a page. So really rich features available with FigJam. Nice intuitive layout. As I say, you've got the key basics that you have with Jamboard. Only thing I haven't seen, I'm just looking to see is there an option to download? I think there was an option to download it when I'd finished with it. So if I go back to files, this brings you up with the home page. So you can see there's my one that I've just been editing. If I right click on that, I can duplicate that, I can move it. I can also see any other templates that I may want. So really nice features. There's my first look at FigJam. So I hope you found the video useful. If you did, remember to subscribe to my channel and join me again soon for more EdTech videos. Thanks for watching.